A very good morning to all my dear students of class 7. I welcome you all back to the video classes after the half yearly examination. Some of you have successfully submitted the half yearly papers. Some are still giving it from today, that is 7th of October. The online examinations are still going on. Now I have decided to start with your Unit 2 grammar syllabus, and I have decided to start tenses with you. Now students, all of you know tenses are of three kinds: present tense, past tense and future tense. And all these three tenses are again divided into four types: indefinite or simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense and perfect continuous tense. So tenses are primarily divided into three types: present, past and future. And all these three are again divided into four types: indefinite or simple, continuous tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. Today I will explain you the rules of present tenses. Okay. So first we will come to the rules of simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Now students, the rules of simple present tense is subject, verb, object. I love ice cream. I is the subject, love is the verb and object is ice cream. Now s or es is added with the third person singular numbers. Now the question comes, where we use present indefinite tense? Generally we use present indefinite tense in such cases like I read newspaper, I wake up late in the morning, I wake up early in the morning. These are my habits. So when there is a habit referred, it is simple present tense. Okay. Or in case of universal truth, we use simple present tense, like the sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west. So these are universal truth. So generally in case of habit, or which we do regularly at the present time, is simple present tense. Now present continuous tense. Present continuous tense rules is subject plus am, is or are plus verb plus ing plus object. Okay. So present continuous tense is the fan is the subject, is moving at a high speed. Listen students, why is? Because the subject must agree with the verb. Am, is, are will be put according to the subject. It must match with the subject. Okay. And then verb plus ing, move plus ing, moving. Where we use present continuous tense? We use present continuous tense when the action is referred to be done continuously. When the action is referred to have done continuously, like the fan is moving, I am teaching you, you are writing, it is raining. The action which is continuously done, there we do present continuous tense. Next we will come to present perfect tense. The rule is subject plus has or have plus verb in the participle form and object. So I is the subject, have is the verb, have is the auxiliary verb, and verb is in participle for complete is completed. So I have completed my homework. I have completed my homework. My homework is the object. Done? Understood? So where present perfect tense is used? Present perfect tense is used when the action is completely done. For that the name of the tense is perfect. Present perfect, that means the work, the action is perfectly done. For that it is perfect tense. Okay. And has is used in case of third person singular number. Has is used in case of third person singular number. In other cases have, and has is used in case of third person singular number. Next comes the rules of present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Okay students, what is present perfect continuous tense? It is the assimilation of perfect tense and continuous tense. That means the action that is half completely done, half perfectly done, and half it is still going on. So the part of the action that is perfectly done and some of the action that is still going on. Like I have been teaching in KPS for past 9 years. Okay. So 9 years I have completed and still I am going on teaching there. So it's perfect continuous tense. What's the rule? Subject plus has been or have been plus verb plus ing, and then the most important thing, there will be a time factor. For point of time we use since, and for period of time we use for. For point of time we use since, and for period of time we use for. Okay. Since means point of time. For means period of time, like for 5 days. Since last Sunday. Understood? Understood, students? So you must remind this time factor. Okay. So where we use present perfect continuous tense, we use present perfect continuous tense when the action refers to a particular action or thing which we have done and still going on. Understood? Understood, students? So these are the explanation I have done now. Tomorrow I will come to the book exercise of present tense. I hope you have understood it, and I will give you the rules also to write in your copy today. Okay? So follow the class and write them in the copy. Bye. See you tomorrow.